Chapter 7. Harmony, Brad, and I end up spending the rest of the week going out to dinner and seeing movies. Romantic ones, of course. We hold hands a lot, too. I allow him to kiss my forehead and cheek, although he prefers smooching my hand like a period drama suitor. I find out just how geeky he is. Brad has a samurai sword and shelves full of collectible action figures. This was discovered through FaceTime. I would like to visit his place, but my gutter mind can't be trusted. Somehow, we'd end up on the bed, and I'd take advantage of him. The closest we get to sharing a bed is falling asleep over the phone. It takes a lot of willpower to not repeat our last hot phone session. It's strictly talking until we nod off. The mornings are so sugary. Brad sends me messages. Good morning, gorgeous goddess. How'd you sleep, sweetie? Rise and shine, hot stuff. I hope your day is as fine as you are. I chuckle and wrinkle my nose every time I read his texts. The most profound butterflies I ever had seize my stomach every time I think about him and see him. Brad drives me to work to spend more time with me. I feel he doesn't like that I work 12 hours. It's a lot of strain on the relationship. We only have a few hours alone, then I have to get rest. My workdays start at 8 a.m. and end at 7 p.m., meaning I have to be asleep at least by 11 p.m. Today, we listen to catchy tunes on his radio and eat ice cream. The sun is red hot and melts the cream down the sides of the cones. I lick and suck on mine as fast as possible. No one wants soggy ice cream. I can tell that Brad is turned on by my mouth actions. His jaw flexes, and his chest heaves every time my lips make wet noises. I swear it's not done intentionally. At a red light, he scoops a glob of cream and dabs it right on my nose. No, I chortle. Why did you do that? You know why. His toffee eyes fall on my lips. I lick my tongue around them in a circle. Brad swings over to kiss the ice cream on my nose. He's hesitant to do the same to my mouth. His lips hover over my Cupid's bow. I'm stunned and don't know why I'm not saying no. A horn blares behind us. The light is green now. Good. I'm saved. Brad smooches my nose one last time and returns to driving. When his Nissan rolls up to the giant gates of the country club, I remove my seatbelt and get out. I walk to his window to peck at his nose. See you later. Bye, sweetie. The gates open after I type in a code. There's a long walkway leading to the front doors. I don't mind hiking it. I enjoy getting a tour of the land while burning some calories. The super green manicured grounds are always a blessing to witness. It's the closest I'm ever going to get to a vacation spot. I savor the nature, trees, and the landscaped golf courses. As soon as I step into the grand lobby, Lily is waiting for the new scoop on my boo. You guys kiss yet? No. Why not? The time hasn't come. It's been a week. I think the 9th or 10th date would be the right time. Wow, he's suffering. I feel bad for him. No, he's not. We're having fun. We give smooches. Where? Nose, forehead, cheeks. Butt cheeks? Lily sticks out her tongue. Stop. I snort. Lily guides me towards the employees' hallway. Do something exciting, geez. It's your first boyfriend. You're supposed to rush. What we're doing is exciting, though. I'm okay with the pace. This phase we're in is so adorable, just like from romance movies, which is ironically called the honeymoon phase. Interesting. I chug my phone into a locker and close it. I hope we stay in it forever. I love it. My voice goes wistful. Oh, it will last. Until you two get tired of each other. I don't see that happening. I say in a sing-song tone. If you're this high, I can't imagine how Brad is. He's way above me. You wouldn't believe it. I always thought I'd be the lovey-dovey, clingy one, but it's him. It's so romantic. Okay, I don't believe you. I need proof that he's outstepping you. Let's do a dinner night. You can see for yourself. That'll be fun. It's a double date then. I spin around with her like a little kid. Yay, I can't wait. I sing, oh yeah, you're high. Lil cracks up. I update Brad about the dinner tonight and convince Lily too. Order out for dinner because I'm not feeling healthy food. Shockingly, she doesn't argue. We end up getting nachos and pizza. Jessica adds candles and flowers to the table to set a tender mood. She also sprays scented oils around her modern house that smell of grapes. When the bell rings, I skip to the door. When I open it, Brad has a hand behind his back. I tiptoe sideways to see what he's holding. I have no luck with seeing the mystery he's hiding. What's behind your back? Guess. I tighten my lips. Candy? No. A present? Sort of. He grins. A flower? Brad pulls his hand from behind his back to show me a yellow rose. Ah, a yellow one. Why? Because you look wonderful in the color. I smooch his cheek, then take the flower to sniff it. Come in. I guide him inside and close the door. You remember Lily and Jessica, right? My bestie nods. I'm surprised you remembered. I have a good memory. Oh, that's a good quality. Lil compliments. I hope you're attentive. I suck at it. It's not on purpose. I just have a short memory. She forgot our 6-month anniversary, Jessica states drastically. I did, but I fixed it. You did. Jessica shrugs. But still, it happened. Brad, my advice is to set reminders to avoid that. Good advice. We head to the table, where glass containers hold the food at a hot temperature. Brad moves my chair out for me before he sits. Lily gives an impressed reaction to this. So, Brad, what are your future goals? I plan on owning a pet shelter. I know that might sound odd. No, that's a good goal. Finding homes for furballs is the best thing ever. It is. But some people think it's a weird, though. Oh, like who? Lily uncovers the steamy food. Brad slightly tenses his back. My parents. My attention goes from the food to Brad. His parents don't support his passion? I didn't know that. I know, sorry. I didn't want to bring it up before. It would have wrecked the mood. We don't want that, Jessica says abruptly. Let's change the subject. What's your favorite movie? Jurassic Park. You're a dino guy? Interesting. Yeah. He has all the breeds on his action figure shelf. I jab and slop nachos onto my plate. He's a big fanboy. I prefer the word collector. Do you stream? Lil asks, taking 2 slices of pepperoni pizza from a platter. I do. Any revenue there? I get a decent amount. He grabs 2 slices of pizza and some fries from a bowl. That's cool. At least you're getting something for your hobby. Most people get nada. True. I wish I knew Maddie's hobby. She didn't tell you about cheerleading? No. I chew and hold my hand up. He means a current hobby. I don't cheer anymore. But being a mixologist is a hobby. I grumble. Not really. I don't do it unless I'm at work. There's nothing fun I do when I get home. That's because we're dog-tired by the time we clock out. I ponder Lil's explanation. True. Still, I don't have a hobby. I can help you find one. Brad flashes his teeth. Jessica mischievously stares between us. It involves laying down, doesn't it? Kink can be your hobby. I burst into laughter and squeeze my eyes shut. Stop it. I wouldn't mind if that. Brad chuckles. I gasp and spank his shoulder. Don't. Hush. I giggle. Let's change the topic. I fill my glass with wine. Let's play a game. Truth or dare? Lil raises her brows. No. I know how that's going to go. I don't trust you, Lil. Charades? I dissect my bestie's suggestion. You're going to turn it into something else. I won't. She side-eyes her girlfriend. See? What's that look? I criticize. Let's scratch the game and just talk. I'm curious. Brad chuckles. What's Lily going to do? How about spin the bottle? I shush her. 7 minutes in heaven. I'm down. Brad, don't encourage her. He laughs with his chest. I think we should hear Lily out. I cover his mouth with my hand. No. I feel his lips kiss my palm. Really? I snort. Are you serious? Yay. Now we got some action. Jessica winks seductively. The country club is rented out by a wedding party on Saturday night. Since teens and little kids outnumber adults, I barely mix any beverages other than fruit punch and lemonade. I scan the main table where punch bowls are half empty and decide to ready 2 new ones. As I use a hose attached to a barrel to fill up the new bowls, I find my sight on the bride and groom at the main table. The bride is radiant and is so enthusiastically pleased. This night is the highlight of her life. It's her dream, her fairy tale. I bet she counted down the days to be spiritually bonded with her mate. The newlyweds kiss passionately and stare deeply into each other's eyes. It's as if the room doesn't exist. It's as if the only thing that does is each other. Eternal desire is the phrase I use to describe this moment that every bride and groom shares. I've seen over 100 ceremonies hosted here, and every time there's this unbreakable gaze, this bubble of bliss around the lovers. And every time I grow restless and hopeless that I'll never have this magical experience. I glance away woefully and hoist a bowl of lemonade up to the counter, then start another for the fruit punch. Lily snatches up the bowl and swaps it out with the empty one. When she comes back, she sets it down and surveys me. My face is long, and my eyes are glossy. She steers around the bar and hugs me from behind. It'll be over in 30 minutes. Hang in there. My lip quivers as I fill the next bowl. Lily rubs my shoulders before letting go. She takes the bowl from me and caresses my chin. I give a half smile that doesn't reach my eyes. I know, I murmur forlornly. Ah, Lil sulks. I can sneak in your phone so Brad can cheer you up. How about that? Okay. I sniffle. I'll be back. Lily determinedly marches off to the punch table, places the bowl down, then treks out of the double doors. I blink hastily and wipe the corner of my eyes. Talking to Brad will help. I just need to think about that, not the pit swelling in my gut. I wipe off the counter, place the hoses atop the barrels, and switch off the buttons. I just need to keep my attention away from the main table. I don't feel like crying later tonight. I'll have to fix my emotions before I go home. This night will be gone soon. I just have to tough it out. I organize the glass case behind the bar, scattered with wines, liquors, alcohol, and liquefied fruit and herbs. My hands line them up in a neat row. The ceremony's pop music bumps the walls. The celebrating drones on for what seems like forever. I count down the minutes left once I get to the middle of the glass case. Great, 20 minutes to go. Ugh. I go on organizing and endure the happiness within the room with an opposing demeanor. Why am I fed up with the joy? Strange. I need to relax. I hear knocking from the bar behind me. So I close the case and go to my post. I'm perplexed when I see the person's face. Jace Harrison sets a glass of alcohol on the bar and slides it towards me. Taste this. My eyes drop to the glass, then back to him. Jace has a gray suit on this time. I'm reminded of his Google pictures. He had a similar one on in those photos. What is he doing here? It's Saturday? And why is he giving me a drink? I think I'm supposed to serve you. Is your head all right? It's fine. Just taste it. I study him closely before picking up the drink. Okay, just so you know, there's an emergency button back here. Let me know if you feel faint. I add sarcastically. Jace jeers and watches me take a sip. The most overbearing flavors lather my tongue. I scrunch my face and stare into the glass. What is this? I almost choke. It was my favorite Commonwealth, he says disappointingly. I think you spoiled me. It tastes like shit now. Oh no, that's a compliment. This is ridiculous, I protest. He smirks. His green eyes glimmer. I'm going to put it where it belongs. I go to a trash can and drop the glass into it. Jace chuckles at my repelled expression. You deserve one on the house for that crap. Did the bartender just slosh it together? They had to. All I know is I won't be a customer there anymore. His deep, creamy voice and the watery movements of his mouth stun me. I create his drink to stop my mind from being stupefied. I never got your name. Do you ask for all your bartenders' names? Not really. I knew my last bartender since college. It's only good courtesy to know your name since you're taking his place. I guess I can tell you, being a new customer and all, it's Madison. And yours? I ask, knowing who he is already, but choosing to be formal. Jace Harrison. You may have heard of me. I don't think I have. I act dumb. Enlighten me. I hand him the drink and give him my undivided attention. His plump lips press against the glass as he drinks. I can't help but stare at the pinkness of them. When he swallows, he does the same satisfactory, "Ah, do you keep up with technological advancements?" No, not my thing, I add truthfully. But you have me interested. Good. I might sway your mind. He sips the beverage. Have you ever heard of Strident Industries? I shake my head, honestly oblivious of the name. It's infamous for manufacturing the largest sea drones that feed billions. His cockiness shows as his swagger. They've been coined hope vessels of the seas and have cut starvation down by 23%. Impressive. I lean onto the counter. I'm assuming you're the boss with how you're gloating. CEO. He mimics me and leans forward too. The lack of space between us intensifies. I get a heat flash. Jace notes my uncomfortable reaction. Am I too close for comfort? He asks properly, yet doesn't back off. No, I say, not wanting to seem intimidated. Jace comes closer. Now, our faces are just a foot away. The air between us thickens. The blood in my cheeks bubbles. How about now? No, I answer too swiftly. His enchanting eyes jump across my face. Your rosy cheeks say different. They don't, I state persistently. He simpers and stands straight. I'll keep my distance, for now. Tell me, do you enjoy working here? I mean, it's a job. I can't really say I do it for enjoyment. Why do something you don't enjoy? I can't believe that he's actually perplexed by this. I guess growing up with a golden spoon in his mouth spared him from working minimum wage. I keep forgetting he's privileged, unlike me. I have to literally explain to him why I work here. To survive. You know that thing people lower than you have to do? I answer harshly. I'm sure you could find one you love. What are your interests? I suck in a breath and glare at him. If it was that easy, no one would be miserable. I like how snappy you are. Oh, you haven't seen the half of it. I bet. You must tell off men here all the time, huh? Only when they're entitled pricks. Jace doesn't take offense. Instead, he acts as if I didn't just insult him. And the ones who aren't, they receive the hospitality they deserve. I hope I'm not on your bad side. You're towing the line. I apologize, Madison. I'll refrain from being a dick. I think you're incapable of that. Why? He tilts his head sideways like a curious creature. Because you're from a different world. You can't relate to mine. You sit high on a pedestal while I'm on a stool. I can't help but find humor in my words. No pun intended on where I work. Jace grins and gives a short laugh. I think we're relating here. No, we're conversing. The DJ of the party ends the music. I realize that the hall is emptying. Only a few guests remain. My coworkers clear messy tables and sweep food and cake from the floor. And that's coming to an end. I pick up a towel. The club is closing. Will you be on shift tomorrow? That's none of your business. I fling the towel across my shoulder. So that's a yes then? I disregard his question. We're closing, sir. Have a good night. Jace reaches into his pocket and lays a tip on the counter. Have a lovely night, Madison. The fluid manner in which he says my name overwhelms me. My voice disappears. I'm looking forward to our next chat. Jace curves his mouth as he walks away. I watch him exit through the French doors, distracted by his slick walk and impeccable body. When he's out of sight, I count the bills he left, believing it to be only a few dollars. Instead, it's $500. My startled eyes barely blink as I recount it, not trusting my own mind. I look at the exit again, then back at the cash. From the corner of my eye, I spy Lily at the main entrance. She has my phone at her side and is completely motionless, like a statue. How long has she been there?